Hi, my name is Allie and welcome back to another reading vlog. Okay, so it is currently Monday, January 16th. And this is the beginning of a new reading vlog. I just got done posting my last reading vlog of the past few months. It ended up being long, which I kind of anticipated it was going to be. But I'm excited to be back and filming again and reading again and kind of getting in my groove again. So I'm super excited to be starting this reading vlog. I want to continue doing weekly reading vlogs. Fingers crossed I can keep up with the schedule. I just got a different job, a new job. My last job was causing way too much stress on me and I was getting a lot of migraines. So I went to a less stressful job. It's temporary. I am going to be getting a different one. But for now, I have Monday through Thursday off. My hours pick up again next week. So this is going to be a fun week of reading and hanging out till I go back to work on Friday. So super excited. There was something else that I wanted to talk about. I can't remember what it was. So that's fun. Sorry I'm not more like presentable right now. As you can tell, my hair is wet. I just got out of the shower, washed my hair today, which I really needed to, and I just love washing my hair. It makes me feel good and it smells good, so it makes me happy. So yeah. This is just what we're getting. I'm not gonna force, I don't want to feel like I have to like dress up in order to be on camera. I want to be like more comfortable with myself. So this is what we're doing. But we're here to talk about books. So why don't we get into what I am currently reading? I talked about this at the end of last vlog, not really last vlogs. But I didn't really talk about them or go into depth, so I'm going to talk more about them right now. The first one that I'm currently into, I am on page 153. The chapters, it doesn't have chapter numbers, it's just like the name of the chapter. And that is I Fell in Love with Hope by Lan Callie. This is a very sad, very serious book. It is about 5 kids who are all terminally ill in some way or another, and they're just trying to live their lives to the fullest until their time comes. And it's really hard to read about. Tons of trigger warnings. I really encourage you to look up the trigger warnings before you start this book because it's really heavy. They talk about it in the summary a little bit, you know, kind of all the triggers, the main triggers in here. But I'm really enjoying it. It's definitely hard to read at times. Like, it's just so sad reading about these kids who are so full of life and joy, and not being able to, knowing that their time is coming to an end soon is really hard to read about. And just their normal lives in general are difficult too. And so it's very hard to read about. So definitely beware before you go into this book. But as you can see, I am annotating it. I've annotated quite a bit already. I love my tabs, by the way, they're beautiful. This is the set that I'm using. I got a bunch of them on Amazon. So yeah, love my tabs. I'm in love with this cover. That's really what drew me to this book because I think it's absolutely beautiful, and that I fell in love with hope. I think that sounds beautiful in general. So that's why I wanted to pick up this book, and I am really enjoying it. It reads a little Wattpad-y, that's for sure. I think this was self-published by the author herself. But I loved Wattpad growing up. You know, I think everybody went through a Wattpad phase in their young adult life. So I definitely went through that phase. And I really don't mind that much, that it's kind of reading that way. It makes it really easy to read, honestly, and it makes it super fast to get through. So yes, very much enjoying this. Look forward to reading more, but I'm definitely reading it slow because of the content that is in this book. And the second and final book that I am reading is The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. So Erin Morgenstern, I have read The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. It's right here on my read shelf. As you can see, I'm annotating this one too. And I'm annotating it just as much. This is the set I'm using for this book. Really loving it. So this book is about a boy named Ezra. Ezra, is that his? No, it's Zachary. Ezra is his middle name. Hold on, let me see. I'm pretty sure it's, yeah, Zachary. Ezra is his middle name. So we are following our main character, Zachary, who finds this book. And in this book, he finds lots of stories. Obviously, it's a book, so it's going to be full of stories. But he finds stories regarding his life and real events that have happened in his life told in story form. And it really freaks him out. And so he goes on this mission to find out where this book came from and why is he in this book in the first place? Did he do something that, you know, did he not do something that he was supposed to do? You know, like, he's so confused. So in this book, we are following Zachary through his journey of discovering what the heck this book is and discovering more about himself in the process. And sorry, my voice went there for a second. Erin Morgenstern has the most beautiful writing of any person, of any author I've ever read. Like, I am obsessed with his writing and I am obsessed with this book. It is so good. And like, between chapters, there's like a chapter of a story from the book. I think it's Weeping Willows is the book that Zachary has. It has chapters from that book that you read, and they're just the most magical tales, and it just brings you into the perfect world you could ever imagine for yourself. And I highly, highly recommend Erin Morgenstern because he is such a beautiful author. Like, his writing is my favorite. He's definitely one of my favorite authors of all time. You know, The Night Circus, I loved it just as much as I'm loving this one, but this is 2 books in a row of his that I am just utterly obsessed with. And so because of that, I think I have to consider him one of my favorite authors of all time. I made it up to, whoops, my tabs just fell out. Anyways, I'm up to the next part in the book. I'm over 50% of the way through. I think Goodreads said I was 52% of the way into it. So yeah, I have this much left to read. So yeah, pretty much halfway through the book. So yes, very much enjoying this. Having a great time reading both of these books, tabbing the heck out of both of these books, and just really enjoying my time. I've been wanting to start another book, but I want to finish these 2 before I do start another book. I haven't touched my TBR in a very long time because I've been in a slump. I just, when I'm in a slump, I mood read because that's what gets me through a book while I'm in a slump. Once I start to get out of this slump, then I'll start going back to my TBR more and reading more according to my TBR. But this is just how it's going to be for now. I'm just going to pick up what I feel like picking up, and that's going to be how it is. But yeah, those are the books I'm reading. Super, super enjoying them. Cannot wait to keep reading them. And I will update you once I've actually done some more reading. But for now, I think, I don't know what I'm gonna do right now. I might do some reading and watch some TV. So yeah, I'll see you later. Bye. Hi, I'm back with another reading update. I'm here sporting my Herbology Hogwarts t-shirt. I got this off of Amazon and I'm obsessed with it. And I wear it all the time. I just got done washing it. And it smells amazing and it's extremely comfortable. And as you can see, I just got out of the shower. Is it the middle of the afternoon? Yes. But we're not gonna talk about it. It is Tuesday, 3 p.m., January 17th, I'm pretty sure. I could be completely wrong on that. Who knows? But yeah, I'm here because I've done actually a lot of reading since the last time I talked to you. I did some reading last night and I did a lot of reading this morning and this afternoon. I haven't filmed any B-roll, surprisingly. I've done a lot of reading, but I haven't felt too much that I gotta get into the groove of filming again. for weekly vlogs, so I do plan on doing some eventually for this vlog though. But as you can see, I have tabbed up this book like crazy. I have this much left. I'm on page 414 out of 494. So we're almost there, guys and gals and non-binary pals. We're almost there. We are almost there, and I'm obsessed with this book. It's gotten so good. I mean, I woke up this morning just wanting to sit down and read, which I haven't felt that way in a really long time. So I think this book is slowly getting me out of my reading slump, which we absolutely love. I have an idea of what I'm going to read next after this. I'm putting I Fell in Love with Hope on hold right now because I'm just not in the mood to read it. So I haven't been reading that one. I've been really into this one. And I do plan on starting another book after I finish this one, just to, because I've been thinking about this book, but I'm not going to tell you what this book is until it's time to read that book. But I am excited to read it. So yeah, super enjoying this. Just thought I'd stop by and update you. Obviously I just got out of the shower. I need to do something. I'm hungry. I might make some like cabbage for a snack. I love like fried cabbage. Oh, so good. So good. Might do that as a little snack. Might clean up my kitchen a little bit because I made breakfast this morning and I haven't cleaned it up. And it's 3 p.m. and it's kind of driving me nuts. So I do need to do that too. And yeah, I do want to get some reading done. I plan on finishing this, if not today. I'm gonna finish it tomorrow. I do want to get through a little bit more of it today. So we'll see if I finish it, and if not, that's fine because I can finish it tomorrow because I also have tomorrow off and the next day because I have too much free time at this moment. Luckily next week that's going to change when I get more hours at work. Fingers crossed. So yeah, that's where we are right now. That is it for this update. And I will talk to you once I don't know, I might talk to you. I don't know when I'm going to talk to you next, but you'll know when I talk to you next. Okay, bye. Hi, hello. I'm back because I have finished The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. Yes, I did it. The queen herself did it. She finished another book during a reading slump. We love her for that. We're proud of her for that. And not only that, but this was a 5-star read. 5 stars. 5 fucking stars. I knew it was giving 5-star feels the entire time, so I knew it was going to be 5 stars. But this book has touched me in a way a book hasn't touched me in a very long time. I feel so deeply connected to this book personally, and I absolutely love it. I love the stories within the stories within the stories. I love all the stories. And I was watching a Clockwork Reader, her vlog on her reading The Starless Sea, and she explained it perfectly by saying that it's a story about stories. And that is the perfect way to explain this book because, and I loved every single one of those stories too. Like every time we would get like a story time in the book where we would tangent and just like tell a random story, I lived for those moments because I was always highlighting them because I was like, oh, I want to remember this story. Sorry, my cat's climbing like on top of my bookshelf for some reason. He's never done that before. Okay. Anyways, I love this book. I don't even know like my favorite story. I love the story with Time and Fate. Obviously they're a big part. I actually, when Dorian first meets Zachary, he tells him a story, and I highlighted the entire story. It's the initial story about Time and Fate. And I absolutely, like, I was like, I have to highlight this because, like, I'm going to come back and read this story, like, thousands of times, and I cannot wait for that to happen. And I think, you know, I really think that my favorite was the one with the moon and like the innkeeper guy who lives in a cottage and just reads all day. Like, I think that's my favorite story. And like the way their story ended was just so perfect and beautiful. And it's like, I can understand why the story means so much to Dorian, because like it like leaves an imprint on your heart. And I love this story. I can understand how this book can get confusing. I'm not gonna lie, I was very confused at some parts, but the writing was so beautiful, I almost didn't care that I was confused. But I would go back and read it a few times and understand it. But I loved going back and reading what I had already read, because I wanted to experience it again. And the more times I read it, the more I understood and the more connected I felt to like this beautiful world and this beautiful writing. Like Erin Morgenstern, she is everything. Like this and the Night Circus are definitely like one of my, they're my favorite books of all time. I love this. And you can see I annotated this thing to high hell. Like, look how much I annotated. Like, I was, everything that they said, even like this, like literally just a sentence about where they were during a place and time, I highlighted because it like started beautifully. Like this right here. This is what I highlighted. And so the son of the fortune teller finds his way to the starless sea. It's one sentence, and I highlighted it because I think it's a beautiful sentence. And it just sounds like a fabulous story, and it is a fabulous story. Like, ugh, it's so good. It's so good. She's not looking out into the tree. She is looking at the chair in front of her. The chair is empty. It is as though she has been here always waiting for him. Like, it's so beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Ugh, my cats are destroying my bookshelf right now, and it's really causing me a lot of anxiety. But, I mean, seriously, look at this. Those books that she's on were not like that. And they're fighting. It stressed me out. And I don't need this kind of stress because I'm already stressed about how much I love this book. And I had to watch, I knew A Clockwork Reader. I knew she had like a vlog about it. So like I was excited to finish the book to watch her vlog. And it was just so nice because someone was freaking out about this book just as much as I am. And like it means as much to somebody else as much as it means to me. And I love it. I'm here for it. And it's so good. It's so good. And I am so glad that I read this. I think it for sure got me. Like today's the most I've read in months. Like I just sat down and read most of today. And I had so much fun doing it, and I'm excited to continue to like keep reading after this. Like I already have my next book planned, which I'm not going to tell you until tomorrow when I start it, what book I'm reading next. But I'm super excited about it. And I'm annotating this. Like it's a reread. I will tell you that it is a reread. And I'm going to annotate this time. So, you love that for me. I'm excited because annotating, like, oh, I've been having so much fun annotating lately. It's been a really great time, and I love that for me. So, this has been a really long update, and it didn't need to be this long. I didn't realize how long I was recording till just now. So, I am going to watch some YouTube videos and go to bed, and I will see you in the morning. Bye. for this terrible lighting, but it's dark out and this is the only light that I have in my living room. Because there's no actual light, it's just a lamp. So this is what we're getting right now. But I wanted to update you because I started and I'm about halfway through Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. You probably saw I took some B-roll of me like starting it yesterday morning. But this is a reread for me. This is only the second time I've read this series, and the last time I read the series I was still in high school, and so I really wanted to reread this series because I was interested to see my opinion on it now rather than when I was in high school and first read it. And I have to say I am really enjoying this, like a lot. Like I thought it was gonna read very YA to me, and don't get me wrong, it is very YA, but it's the YA that I really enjoy reading because I love to read YA. And so it's really good. I also just love Sarah J. Maas. I just like her writing in general. Don't come at me, but I just do. I love her writing because it's so easy for me to read and fast for me to get through. I am on page 199, chapter 27. My cat has just decided to come join us. This is Violet. She never comes up to see me, so I'm actually very impressed by this right now. She's probably gonna run away from me soon. She's the mean one of my two cats. Violet, are you gonna look at me? Yeah. But yeah, I wanted to drop in and just give you a little update. I'm gonna leave here in a few minutes. My parents are about to pick me up. My little brother is in a play, so I'm gonna go watch that tonight because it's going on for like 2 nights, but tonight's the only night I can watch it because I go back to work tomorrow night. So I'm gonna go to that, have some nice family time, and hopefully enjoy this play. I bet it will be entertaining. I've been to a few plays in my town and I always enjoy going to them. So like now that I have like a real reason to go, I'm excited to go. So I think it'll be fun. Really enjoying this. I looked on Goodreads the last time I read this. I give it 4 out of 5 stars, and right now it's leaning towards the same score of 4 out of 5 stars. So I am loving Selena. She's top tier. I'm also the biggest Dorian stan you will ever meet in your life. I fucking love Dorian so much, and like seeing him for the first time and stuff, I love it. I love Dorian so much. He will always be one of my faves in this series. Cole, I think we all know how we all feel about Cole, so we're just not going to talk about him. He's very prominent in this book though, and it's very annoying. I am going to read Tower of Dawn, which I know is about Cole. I didn't read it the first time I read the series because I didn't like Cole, and I thought it was just going to be a novella and not a full-blown novel. So I skipped it, but I'm going to buy it and read it this time to see what I missed that's integral to the plot. And I've heard that, like, Cole kind of warms up on you in that book, so we'll see, because I don't like him. I just don't like, I didn't like him the first time I read this book either. Like, it's not hard to not like him. Dorian always will be my fave, though. As you can see, I am annotating it this time. My blue tabs to match the cover. It's like blue and purples. So, love it. This is a bookmark I got for free at Barnes & Noble. It was made by someone. Well, whatever. And my cat is currently attacking it because I keep waving this book around. So, thought I would pop in, give you a little update. Gonna go to a play tonight. Gonna come home. I haven't eaten dinner yet, so I have to make dinner when I get home. Kind of am planning on having a late night tonight and an early morning tomorrow, so that'll be fun for me. I like to get up early on the days that I work so that I have like more me time to myself. So I'm gonna try to wake up at 5 o'clock tomorrow, and I'm saying this to the camera so something holds me accountable so I wake up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. So we'll see. We'll see if that happens. Fingers crossed it happens. Yeah, that's all I had to update you on in this little update. and I will see you once I've done something worth talking about. Bye. Hello. So as you can see, I am awake and freshly showered, ready for the day. I'm gonna try waking up around 5, not guaranteed, like today was 5:30. I'm gonna try to wake up at 5 the next 3 days because I have work for the next 3 days. So I want to wake up early and get a good start to my day because I don't have to go until 1 p.m. except for Sunday. I have to go in at 11. So I have all morning to myself to do what I want to do. First thing I want to do this morning is clean because I got home from the play last night and there's Jack. He wants to say hello to everyone. Oh, Jack. And I made dinner and then I just went straight to bed and I didn't clean up my mess. So I have a bunch of food and stuff out and I need to do dishes and make my appearance nice and clean so I can go and start the day with a clean, healthy mindset. So let's look at the mess I have here. Yep. It's a mess. I also have some dishes right here. Those are my bowls from last night. So lots of trash to clean up. I had a hamburger helper because your girl's on a budget. So let's get to cleaning and enjoy this beautiful morning together. Okay, bye. Hi, I'm back and it's been a few days. So I planned on filming more for this vlog, but I ended up being overwhelmed with work and not being able to do that. So this is where we end the vlog. The next week, and it's Tuesday. I meant to end this vlog yesterday, but I just didn't feel like it. So here we are now finishing this vlog. So why don't we do a review of everything that I read in this vlog? First book that I completed reading. Well, when I started this vlog, I was about halfway through it and I was able to finish it in this vlog. And that is The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. As you can see, I tabbed it. I have already discussed my thoughts with this book in the vlog, so I'm not going to talk about it too much. But I will say that I really enjoyed it, 5 out of 5 stars. And if you like beautiful lyrical writing, I definitely recommend Erin Morgenstern just in general because she is great at doing beautiful writing. So yes, loved it, 5 out of 5 stars. And then I started another book this week. I was hoping to finish it by the end of this vlog, but that's fine. I can just finish it this week. It's a reread, and that is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. This is my second time reading this book. And I have to say, I'm having so much fun reading this. Like, I am just sucked into the story. I love the plot. I love Sarah J. Maas's plots that she does. In every book series that I've read of hers, the plot is amazing, and I'm a very character-based person. I love to get to know more about the characters, and she does such a good mix of character-based books as well as really intricate plots thrown into it as well, and that's why I love it so much. I've tabbed quite a bit. I'm up to page 280, chapter 37. So I have just about, see, I don't have that much left. I have about 120 pages left. So I'm making good progress on this, really enjoying it. We'll finish it this week in my next vlog. So if you want to hear my full thoughts on this, be ready for next week's vlog because it's coming. And so yeah, that's what I read this week. Had a very productive week last week. And I'm feeling good. I'm excited for this upcoming week. I do have work today. My hours picked up, like I said. So I will be going to work this afternoon and tomorrow morning, but I have Thursday off. So I plan on reading quite a bit on Thursday and hopefully finishing Throne of Glass on Thursday. But you will see all of that in the next vlog. And so yeah, I'm just going to wrap up this vlog and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.